Welcome to the Howie Silbiger Show on the True Talk Radio Network. Get in on the conversation. Call 1-877-669-1292.
And good Sunday evening. My name is Howie Silbiger. This is the Howie Silbiger Show right here on the True Talk Radio Network. So happy to be with you. So glad that you are here with me. And we're going to do a little bit of an abbreviated show tonight. It is right after Rosh Hashanah. I figured I could come on right after Rosh Hashanah. It would be fun to come on and talk to you a little bit about life, about how we're going to look at the new year, about all sorts of stuff. Now, you can feel free to call in. The number to call is 1-877-669-1292. That's 1-877-669-1292. I want to wish a Shana Tova to all my listeners and to all the people who celebrate the New Year, and to everyone who doesn't celebrate the New Year. New Year's a new year, so happy New Year, Shana Tova. So happy to be here. So we take a look at the holidays. We take a look at the politics of the holidays. And I know. I look at politics and I look at this stuff and I take it fairly seriously. So holidays during a pandemic have been a little different for the Jewish community. We have not been able to gather in the normal places that we would gather. We haven't gathered. Most Jews did not gather in synagogues. Most Jews prayed in tents or prayed in parking lots or prayed in backyards. All because of COVID-19. Now there are a lot of people who claim that COVID-19 is not real, that COVID-19 is a government manufactured conspiracy, and that COVID-19 is not really the killer that people claim it is. But you know, I don't subscribe to. I really honestly don't subscribe to conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories are beyond my level of comprehension. I don't understand them. And I don't understand how people could want to subscribe to them, could believe them. In my opinion, my humble opinion, and this has been my opinion from the beginning of the COVID-19 epidemic, my opinion is if we could save a life, if a life could be saved, and that means that we don't go to the synagogue and we don't do stuff that we normally do, but we could save lives. And that's really what we should be striving for. One of the principal theories of Judaism, one of the principal pillars of Judaism is the sanctity of life. It's what sets us apart from a lot of other places. So, not going to synagogue and being alone or being with family, because you could meet with family and friends to a certain number. And being careful and social distancing and wearing masks and doing all that you have to do for COVID is the Jewish thing to do. And those that claim that we must go to synagogue, we must do this, we must do that, and not doing it is going to anger God, and there are those who claim that. I don't think God is going to mind that we all took a little time off and we decided to protect each other, to protect ourselves and protect each other. I don't think we're going to have too much of a problem with God. I mean, that's my humble opinion. I'm not a rabbi. I never claimed to be a rabbi. I've never gone to rabbinical school. But I'm pretty sure that God will forgive us for not going to synagogue this holiday and for trying to maintain the sanctity of life. Because really, without life, then what is worship of God worth? What is anything worth without life? Without life, religion doesn't exist. Without life, nothing exists. So protecting life should be the paramount thing. And so I commend all the synagogues. I mean, this was such a task for them that went out of their way and worked really hard to accommodate everyone. And it's not easy accommodating people, especially in synagogues. Not easy accommodating people. And they went out of their way to accommodate everybody. And they worked overtime. They worked extra hours. And they really went beyond the pale of anything you could imagine to ensure that everybody had a safe and a productive holiday. And so I congratulate these synagogues. I really congratulate the lay leadership and the clergy of these synagogues that went out of their way to do that. The synagogues that recorded services for Zoom, the synagogues that did live streaming, the synagogues that went out of their way and set up 5 or 6 different services in tents around across parks and in parking lots and you name it. That's where they were. These people deserve the credit and deserve to be congratulated and deserve the honor, because the work they put into this was unbelievable. So congratulations to those people, and congratulations for having a mostly successful Rosh Hashanah, and let's hope that Yom Kippur is the same. Now another congratulation has to go out to people who walked around, and I saw tons of these guys. They walked around with shofars, and they went from street to street, asking random people on the street, "Did you hear shofar blowing?" And if you said no, they blew the shofar for you. Wow, this is quite an accomplishment, and I congratulate them for that too. So a lot of people go out of their way. They go above and beyond what is expected of them in times of trouble, in times of sorrow, in times of COVID. And I have to say that that you really have to be commended. And we don't do this often enough, and we should do this more often, commending people when commendations are deserved. When people go out of their way and do stuff that normally isn't done, when people go out of their way and behave in a way that they should be behaving, and should be the norm, but it generally isn't the norm, we should be commending them. So congratulations to all people who stepped out of their way, got out of their comfort zone, and did the stuff that they had to do in order to ensure that the Jewish people had a Rosh Hashanah that was fruitful, that was great, and that worked really well. Congratulations to all of them. Now, we're going into the new year. We have to watch out for ourselves. We have to watch out for our fellow man. We are responsible for our neighbors, and being responsible for our neighbors means that we have to do everything in our power, whatever's in our power, to protect and to preserve our neighbors' lives. We have no choice. This is what we have to do. So, that said, those people who are out there protesting, "I don't want to wear a mask. My body, I get to choose if I wear a mask or not." These people should not be taken seriously. These people should be condemned in every corner of the world. The reason they should be condemned, and I'll be very honest with you, is when I wear a mask, I'm wearing the mask to protect you. Science has not determined that the mask protects me in any way whatsoever. But science has determined that the mask will protect you to a certain extent. So when I wear a mask, I wear it to protect you. When you wear a mask, you wear it to protect me. Therefore, if I'm protecting you and you're protecting me, we're both protected. If you decide not to wear a mask, then you are not protecting me. If I decide not to wear a mask, I am not protecting you. And that doesn't sound like a very nice thing to do, does it now? It doesn't sound very nice not to protect your fellow man. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, don't bask in wearing a mask. I don't care what it looks like. A lot of people are telling me, well, they look silly. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me that they look silly. It doesn't matter to me that they look silly. It shouldn't matter to you either. What should matter to you is that you are protecting other people's lives. That's what should matter to you. Nothing else. Not anything else. And that's what matters to me. So as silly as it looks, as stupid as it looks, as uncomfortable as it is, I wear it. Look, I'm a teacher. I'm a school teacher. I go to school and I wear a mask all day in school. Is it comfortable? No. Do the kids have a hard time hearing me? Yes. Do I care? No. I mean, I care that the kids hear me. I care that the kids learn the material that I'm teaching them. But I don't really care if it's a little muffled. I'll repeat myself 10 times. Because me wearing the mask protects the kids. Now, in the jurisdiction I live in, the kids are not required to wear masks in the classroom, which means that I'm not protected. So the mask, the little protection the mask gives me, is all I get. Well, that's fine. I mean, social distancing, washing my hands, taking care of myself, that's the way to prevent the disease. So we got to just keep doing that. This is what we have to continue doing. Now, I know there are people out there who disagree with me, and that's fine. You could choose to disagree with me all you want. I'm good with that. That's the way I feel, and that's why I'm sharing this with you. All right, so I just wanted to come on for a couple of minutes. I just wanted to talk to you about this. I wanted to congratulate the people who needed congratulations. I wanted to say kudos to the to the clergy and to the lay leadership of synagogues who went out of their way to ensure that we had a good holiday. I will be back on Tuesday night. That's right, Tuesday I'll be back on. We'll try to do a Howie Silbiger show. If we don't get to do a Howie Silbiger show, that's fine. We'll definitely be on for Political Hitmen at midnight. So I will see you again on Tuesday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great evening and stay safe. Okay, that's the main goal. Is stay safe.